Hi, beautiful soul. So, I received a download message for you from Spirit, and this is a powerful one. I will say that. So, what I received was that you're untouchable now, okay? No one can push your buttons. Nobody can control you. You're not to be messed with, you're not to be controlled, you're not to be toyed with. And y'all need to hear this because the numbers that came through were 333, which is for ascended masters. Jesus specifically was coming through. Also, 844, which is, I'll get into that in a minute, but 844 came through, and then 1111 came through for you. Very, very powerful numbers and very powerful meanings behind these numbers. So, first of all, the thing that you have to realize is that you destabilize bullies. You look them right in the face without fear, and you're just like, what? And you, part of your mission is you are here to do that, to confront bullies, to stand up to people, and there's no need to explain yourself, okay? There's no need to do that. You have no fear of like, oh, I'm gonna disappoint people. Maybe in the past, but like now you're like, I don't care if I disappoint somebody. The truth has to be told. You're taking a stand. You will not be manipulated, okay? And somebody tried to like defame your character. I can definitely see that. Like this could have been a past thing. Or this could have been more recent, but like somebody may have tried to like defame your character. Um, you you confronted this person, you confront this kind of energy all the time. It's just like you're like this spiritual ninja or spiritual warrior, and you are not afraid to take a stand and say something to somebody when it needs to be said. You're the one who will take a stand and say something when it needs to be said, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you don't have to feel ashamed for feeling that way. Your anger is justified because of the way that you're treated sometimes. Like people think they can just mess with you and push all your buttons and make you angry. And there's nothing really wrong with being angry when it's justified and it's for like a good cause, because even in the Bible, Jesus got angry when he walked into the temple and he saw that there were poor people that were being exploited and taken advantage of. And he actually made a little whip, like out of some, I don't know, not bamboo, but whatever it is, and like made like these long, I don't know, long blades of grass is what it looks like in my mind's eye, but it's like long, very long blades of grass. Anyway, he fashioned a whip, and he didn't hit the people, but he did like whip the whip around, and like um he overturned the tables, and like Jesus did this, yes, in the Bible. He like threw the tables up in the air because he was so upset at people trying to exploit these poor people in this church. So, you know, that's what the number 844 is really about. It's about divine protection around your peace and your boundaries. So the fact that like you will do what it takes in order to protect your peace and other people's peace and set boundaries, and you're the one for the job, okay? So you may be called to stand up to bullies, hypocrites. I know for me personally, there's one thing I can't stand. It's like bullies and hypocrites, people who, like act one way and then in the public they act a different way, or like they think they can push people around. Um, it's okay for you to have like righteous anger. It's a very normal part of being like who you are, because who you are is God's chosen one, and you came here to speak without a filter. And maybe for many years in the past you might have been afraid to speak your truth. Maybe you were a people pleaser, but now you're like, I'm done with that, okay? I'm not here to please people. I'm here to awaken people, here to awaken like the whole entire universe, okay? um Intimidation tactics, they don't work on you. Mm-mm. I heard try harder. Um, that's to somebody, who tried to like recently either try to mess with you or destabilize you. These people are corrupt. That's what I heard. These people that try to do this are just corrupt. Um, it's okay to feel that anger. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that it's perfectly fine to do that because you are here to speak up. Even when other people are afraid to, you are called to have no fear and to just do what you need to do, what is in your heart, because the truth is in your heart, and I heard the truth will set you free. 333 is an ascended master number, so that's a special one and a powerful one. And like I said, I was getting that example of like Jesus in the temple, and I heard it's okay to feel anger because it's so justified. And your words are so powerful. Like when you speak them too, when you speak words, people, they can't help but hear. And it's very like, it can be like very sharp. You can have a sharp tongue when you need to be able to speak your truth in a way that people will hear it and understand it. And you don't mince your words, Spirit side. You don't have to mince your words. Like, you don't have to watch your words or like tiptoe around people that are like this, that are trying to like enlist you in a fight or engage you in a fight or even try to like walk all over you, push you down, okay, or falsely accuse you. I don't know why. Maybe for some of you, somebody tried to like falsely accuse you of something or say that you're like crazy or nuts or something, but like whatever this is, it's a tactic that they tried to use to like subdue you, but you rise up, you don't get subdued, okay? You're a fighter. You were born a fighter and you are a fighter. And if some people call you like, oh, you're cold or you're this or that, that's actually a compliment. Because you are not aggressive, you're assertive. And there's a difference. You're not going around and like, bashing people's faces in and stuff and being like, take that, and like kicking people's butts. But like, like you are kind of a butt kicker, like in the spiritual way, but like not physically kicking butt. You know what I mean? You have the righteous anger, and you may be feeling called to defend the vulnerable or the underdog when other people may not be able to have the strength to do that. You're being called to step up to the plate because I'm seeing like somebody playing baseball, like better swing, better. Like you're being called to take a stand, okay? And then I heard if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything, and that's definitely not where you're at, because you know where you stand, and you know who you're standing with. And you're quite a powerhouse because you speak the truth. That's what makes you a powerhouse. You are not a liar. You don't. And this is the thing, is like some people can't handle your truth because it's too much, it's too intense, and that's okay. Intimidation doesn't work on you. People may try to they might underestimate you. I mean, these people who are trying that, it's like, really? Are you like that? Do you have a screw loose? Like, seriously. Why are you even trying this? They should know. I heard they should know by now. Like, why are they still trying? But like, they may be rearing their ugly heads, trying and try as they may, but like, they can try it till they're blue in the face or they pass out, but like, they're not going to intimidate you, push your buttons. You're gonna still take a stand, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Like, you're not gonna be bullied and pushed around. And yeah, that 844 is coming through again because that is about protecting your boundaries in a beautiful way. I'm also getting another song. I'm getting a song. not another song. I didn't get a song before. This one's by Pink, and it's called like Perfect Little Punching Bag or something like that. Somebody, oh gosh, somebody thought they could like use you as like a proverbial punching bag, and they learned really quick that that ain't the case. Okay, you're not somebody that you can just push around, punch, um, try to piss off. You're the wrong person to mess with, and people should recognize that. But it's like they still may be like, okay, I'm gonna try this one more time to see if I can get under their skin. But like, you don't let things like that unnerve you. And I'm seeing you kind of like almost like laughing it off, and it is still annoying, but you're like, oh, these people, like, what do you have to do to get through to them, to to convey to them that their tactics aren't working. Like, I feel like these could be like narcissistic tactics or just bully tactics. um Whatever the case may be, like, these people are used to like getting their way, and they're so mad because they can't get their way with you. Like, their tactics work on literally everyone else. And so the fact that like when they go head to head with you and it doesn't work, they go find like weaker people, because they like pawns. They like to treat people like pawns and order people around, and they get off on like getting their way. These are sick people. These are really sick people. I'm not kidding. Like, and like my throat chakra keeps on like closing, wanting to close up. So I feel like these messages need to come out. They're not, these messages are not going to be blocked. So, but like, there's like shadowy figures that would love to try to come in and like mess everything up for you, but you're too bright. Your light is too bright. Okay? And you have this positive light. It's not like you're this dark force that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kick everybody's butt and blah blah blah. But it's like your light is so bright because it's like you have divine light coursing through you, and so it illuminates you, it illuminates your path, and it's beautiful. um but like, some people don't like your brightness, they don't like your light, but you still shine. And it's like, if they don't like it, they can look away, but you're not going to dim your beautiful light for anybody just to please somebody. You don't have to shut up either. It's not your job to shut up because you're here to speak up. And so, yeah, um, it's definitely time to celebrate who you are, and the fact that there's nothing to be shameful about if you feel angry, or like, oh, I'm supposed to be ascending, but yet I feel so angry. Anger is part of the human process, and even though you've ascended, it doesn't mean you're going to be perfect now. And like, when you're enlightened, it doesn't mean that like, just because you're enlightened doesn't mean that you won't ever get like road rage when you're in your car driving. You're still going to probably have it, but it's not going to affect you to that degree. Okay, so like, nobody's really perfect, but you are doing awesome. Okay, so like, just know that like, spirit's proud of you, I'm proud of you. And keep kicking proverbial butt, in the spirit realm. You are so celebrated. And like, I heard like everyone knows who you are, and like everyone knows your name. And like, I'm hearing like behind the veil or behind the curtain, they like, there are angels and guides that know who you are, and they are like rooting for you, and you're not alone. And your anger is justified, and it's part of your mission here, actually. If you ever wondered, like, why do I keep encountering situations like this? It's so frustrating. You're here to teach people lessons. That's part of it. Yeah, you're here for joy, right? You're here for the bliss, like Joseph Campbell said. Follow your bliss. You're here for bliss. You're here for blessings, right? But also, you're teaching people lessons. And you're an amazing teacher. Only you can teach other people lessons the way you do, in your own unique way. Be it like, you're not afraid to get up into somebody's face. You don't have to have a shouting match, but all it takes is one look, and you can like silence somebody, just like, okay. Anyway, that's the messages that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. Please take good care. Um, and I can't wait to see what Spirit brings through for y'all next time. If you want to join this awesome tribe and become a rosebud, please hit the subscribe button and join this awesome community. To those of you who already are a rosebud, thank you so much for being here. And I have so much love and appreciation for each and every single one of you. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you next time. Bye.